we just got splattered with blood all about our faces.
And our shirts and our paperwork.
I got it right on my lip.
It's getting to be a dirty business.
They are both bleeding profusely. And now so are we here at ringside, thanks to these two guys in the ring. Somebody nicely tossed me a towel from the Chavez corner. Jose Buffalo Martin in there. Less than a minute, round 6.
And see, these are the things, these little dramas that Chavez finds himself in. Now he's bleeding. Now the doctor comes in and looks at it. Now he's got another problem. You know, against a guy that's nothing.
Chavez now beginning to look like what he looked like in the last fight with Tony Martin. That was a bloody battle as well.
You know, since the knockdown, LaCourciere's actually gotten a little braver, stopped and fought more often, fired some punches in good combinations back.
Maybe he's emboldened by the blood he sees on Chavez. But he's a lot of blood on him, too.
Straight right hand by Chavez had landed. He missed with the left. You hear the Chavez corner. Combination to the head by Chavez. Missed with that straight right.
He's definitely put him out. Let's see what they say. If we can keep up with a rapid-fire Spanish here, I'll give you more or less what they're saying. Oh, my. Spray of blood. He said to the referee, that's nothing. Cut it off. No, it's not. It's nothing. It's nothing, he says.
Julio, presiona este round más. Entonces acaba la pelea.
All right, he says finish it off this round. Just pressure him and finish it off. Finish it off. Let's not have trouble. Let's go to the blue.
Water, Bobby, or Donnie.
Look at me.
Bueno.
Get the little cut on the top of the
Down here. Just a tiny cut.
Let's take a look at that great right hand by Chavez. He's starting to land these things. Boop, right on the forehead. Had that been a little bit lower, could have been something big. Bobby.
Watch head snap back on an extreme close-up. Chavez doesn't get the full right hand in, but he lands right, and that head snaps back. If he'd have got a little closer, maybe 6 more inches, that could have been a knockout punch.
This one has really turned ugly as we enter into round 7. The first visible cuts appeared on both fighters. LaCoursiere came out the worst in the exchange. From LaCoursiere's corner, they're saying, keep moving, don't stand still. He's getting tired. Keep your hands up. The stalking rages on by Chavez.
The distance is closing between the two men. The distance is getting close.
Come on. Julio, keep him up, man.
In one knockdown. 20 seconds into round 3 from a right hand by Chavez.
Nice right hand. Nice straight right hand by Chavez right through the guard.
Chavez continues to apply the pressure.
You know, he's doing what he wants to do. He seems to be a little frustrated, and LaCoursiere's got the kind of style where it's almost impossible to actually look good all the time. He's doing what he has to. I'm sure he's mad about the cut, though.
There's the trademark shot to the body, that hook to the side. Oh,
that's right. Now, if he'd have closed the gap a little earlier and got some of those big shots in, he wouldn't be able to run like this.
Chavez, you'll recall, not long ago, had a head like a rock. It was like impenetrable, but he just keeps bleeding a lot lately.
That's what happens. Once you start getting cut, you start getting scar tissue, and scar tissue pops open. It's not that rubbery stuff that you used to have there, the great skin that he had. Now he's got scars, and scars are brittle. That's what's happening.
Not only that, but he's not 22 years old anymore.
Combination. Vicious combination to the head by Chavez after a lucky punch by LaCoursiere. And again, that's got Chavez angry. LaCoursiere all bloody, bouncing off the ropes. LaCoursiere now starting to get tired. You can almost sense a finish here by Chavez.
There you clearly saw a move. Chavez made a slip and a dip to the left side and just couldn't get it off. 5 years ago, that punch was unloaded and maybe 2 or 3 more.
Chavez now sticking the jab.
Twice Cortez has whispered to LaCoursiere, "You're all right?" And he said yes. In other words, are you taking a beating? You want to stop? No.
Game.
The cut has not become a factor to Chavez because it's not bleeding badly. Of course, he's not getting hit there either.
There's a straight right hand by Chavez that snapped LaCoursiere's head back. Oh, smacking right hook by Chavez to the side of the face.
Beautiful left hook around his LaCourciere's right hand and a straight right around up behind it. That's a beautiful 1-2.
That was beautiful. There's another one. Not bad either.
The double jab setting up the overhand right by Chavez.
It's a question how much of these he can take. And those are not small punches.
Holyfield Tyson, the rematch is coming up after this one. Here at the MGM Grand Garden, we'll take you into the locker room of Mike Tyson. Richie Giacchetti said we'll see a new Mike Tyson. Looked like Tyson was yawning. Giacchetti says there'll be 2 new things in the first round, but he would not elaborate. Some feel that we'll be able to tell who'll win by what happens in the first round. Tyson comes in low, bobbing and weaving, doesn't get pushed back. We'll see. Holyfield, Tyson 2 next.
There's an extreme close-up of Chavez throwing a combination, getting a left hook around LaCourciere's right hand and a straight right behind it, right on the jaw line. That's what he's been doing very effective the last 2-3 rounds. Beautiful 1-2 lead counter punches.
8th round. Round number 8. Should Chavez be able to put away a fighter of LaCoursiere's ability? It would be his 100th win. LaCoursiere back on his bicycle. And can you blame him? Even though it's not great for the fans. He's just trying to avoid Chavez any way he can.
I'm sure he doesn't really care what the fans think. He's staying out of harm's way as best he can, any way he can.
I tell you, Bobby, he really does have runner's legs. I mean, he should have been slowed down a great deal from the shots he's taken. He's got great legs.
Well, Chavez hasn't been that effective with the body shots. Ferdy, LaCoursiere's moved out of the way quite a bit. And Chavez, let's not forget, is not as crisp and as sharp as he once was.
Double left hook there by LaCoursiere that looked pretty neat, but did no damage. Combination by Chavez, and that right hand really stung to the face of LaCoursiere. Oh, there's another straight right hand by Chavez. But LaCoursiere able to spin out of there. One thing, as we mentioned, he does have his stamina, so he's hanging around, and he does have the strong legs.
And he's got some pretty good speed, too. Flicks the punches out. They're not big shots, but they're kind of quick.
But there's no power in them, Bobby. There's no power at all.
That's absolutely right.
And you got to have something to keep Julio off.
LaCoursiere down once back in the 3rd round, 20 seconds in from a straight right hand. It was a flash knockdown. He recovered nicely. Jose Buffalo Martin in the background, Chavez's trainer.
Chavez is trying to send a message with that right hand, too. He's trying to sneak a little closer and a little closer. LaCoursiere staying just outside range where it's going to be real effective.
Well, I think this place is filled up to the very tip top. I don't think they can get too many more people in here.
16-3-3-1 plus.
Is that a phone number?
Digging left uppercut by Chavez to the body of LaCoursiere. Nearly a low blow there. LaCoursiere grimace.
Well, this is certainly not a problem for those of you who are scoring fights, because there's nothing happening here but a one-way exhibition.
Final seconds of round 8. It's scheduled for 10, a non-title bout.
Another round like the other one.
Another round, another dullard.
Straight right hand just before the bell by Julio Cesar Chavez. Landed to the feet.
No hay nada. No hay nada. Esto ya nada.
They're looking at the cut. He says, how's the cut? And the guy said, there's nothing. There's really nothing there. So he's still worried about it. But Buffalo says, really, there's nothing there. Now breathe and take it easy.
No hay nada. Vamos a estar ocupados este round todo lo más posible, ¿eh? Venga.
Es el noveno, Julio, tenemos que cerrar bien.
He said, it's a ninth round. Let's finish good. Do all you can. This guy's bad, but do all you
Vamos a
can.
ganarle los 2 rounds. Oíste, que corre mucho y está bien, pero vamos a ponerle la carne en el asador, ¿eh?
Since he runs a lot, but he's open. Come on, close the fight.
Hay que cerrar.
Venga, Julio.
There's nothing really a corner can say to him.
Espera. Pon ahí todo lo que tiene.